Hey there, ladies. Welcome to day 5 of our Endless Leads from Facebook groups. And we have already talked about how you can actively go and find and participate in other people's groups, right, to find endless leads and build relationships. But we also talked about why you might want to actually create your own group and how to structure and add value in that group. Because you literally can make your Facebook group a source of endless leads. I talked about that yesterday. Literally, if I did not add one new friend, or not even a single new person came into my circle, if you will, I would have enough people from all the people I've met in the last 3 to 6 months to keep me busy for beyond a year. Literally, I have more people that I can build relationships with right now than I have time in the day. So it's such a great problem to have, to feel like you have this source of endless leads. And when it's from your own Facebook group, it helps to speed up that relationship building process like no other. They really start getting to know you. They start liking you. They start trusting you. So I'm going to encourage that you have a process for how people get into your group, how you approve them, how you welcome them. So first of all, know that you can actually ask questions when they're asking to be part of the group. So really utilize that opportunity. So in our Fit and Fabulous Wellness Revolution, we ask 3 questions. We ask who referred you. First of all, I'll be able to see if someone on my team added them, because it'll say added by so-and-so. But if they join the group directly, I just want to know if someone else on the team referred them, because I want to make sure that they know that their person joined and that they are building that relationship with the lead, right? So that I'm not treating them as someone who is a lead. So definitely think that question's important. How did you hear about the group? The second thing we actually ask them is, of all the information that we're going to share, we just say, like, which information are you most interested in hearing about? Is it do-it-yourself recipes for personal care products? Is it recipes? Is it exercise tips? Is it healthy habit challenges? And the third thing we ask is this: if you have health issues like anxiety, migraines, autoimmune diseases, digestive issues, diabetes, unhealthy weight, etc., are you open to learning about something that might help? Type yes or no. So guess what? These people that are coming into the funnel, if they're saying yes, they're open to learning more, you're able to prospect right away and say, hey, after you welcome them, hey, I noticed when you were joining the group, you said you were open to learning some more. Tell me a bit more about you. Are there specific health issues you're dealing with? And then if they're saying, yes, I'm dealing with fibromyalgia, I'd say, okay, well then are you open to hearing about something that might help? So I can send over a super quick video. If not, no worries at all. We just welcome you to the group. How great is that? Okay, let me go back up here. So that's asking them questions when they're asking me part of the group. Now I copy and paste their names and answers into a spreadsheet. So what do I mean by that? Here are some members that I need to approve in the Fit and Fabulous Wellness Revolution. So what's cool is, first of all, it gives me all the answers here. How did they hear about the group? What type of resources are they most interested in seeing? Healthy habit changes. And yes, sure, I'm open to learning more. Okay, so here's a great example. This is what I do. I copy and paste every single person's name into, let's say a Google, I'm going to do it right here just so you can see. And when you paste it, it's a hyperlink to, so it's not just their name, but then I'd be able to find them on Facebook. Why is that important? Gosh, what if anything ever happened to your Facebook group and it got shut down temporarily, or you lost? I mean, then you would still have all your leads and a link to their personal Facebook profile. So here's just some examples of just ones that I've done recently. This is actually the Yoga Pants CEO. So I copied and pasted what network marketing company they're with. If they are open, so many people are joining the group and they don't have a network marketing company. They're looking for a network marketing company, or they're looking for a new home, or they're looking for a business. So I ask, are they open to hearing about an additional source of income if the income potential is great enough? So here we got some yeses. And then I actually offer a free gift, how to master your power hour, right? And if they want it, I ask for their email address. So I copy and paste all of that before I go through and approve, right? So once I do that, then I'll go through and approve. And then I welcome them, do a welcome post. Actually, that's something we're going to start doing in the Fit and Fabulous. Obviously, I've always been doing that in the Yoga Pants CEO group. And I do it in batches. So I do a welcome post and let them introduce themselves into the group. and be welcomed. Then I send a personal message and a Facebook friend request. So I already have these messages already created. You know, hey, so-and-so, thanks so much for asking me part of the Yoga Pants CEO group. You know, so glad to have you. And then I want to find out a little bit about themselves. You know, tell me a bit more about your network marketing business. Like, how long have you been doing it? Or how is it going for you? Or whatever. If I sent them a Facebook friend request, I said, P.S. I sent you a Facebook friend request, so they can be on the lookout for that. And if they don't have a button where I can ask to be a Facebook friend request, I'll say that. P.S. I wasn't able to find a button on your profile to add you as a Facebook friend. Do you mind sending me a Facebook friend request, smiley face? So I want to get involved in a conversation with whoever wants to get involved in the conversation, right? A personal message that goes a long way, and a Facebook friend request. That's another way, again, to help speed up the relationship building process. So again, I have got a prospecting question now in both groups. This is a newer thing, but oh my goodness, they're raising your hand and saying, yeah, I'm open. So we wouldn't want to fail in following up, right? If they're open, great. And again, if they're not open anymore, that's okay. If they don't want to learn, that's okay. Just come in the group. There's gonna be tons of content. You're not gonna feel sold to in either group. But what about for regular prospecting? Let's say you're like, Claire, I don't have my own Facebook group yet. I don't see how I can ask that type of question, if they're essentially open to be prospected or not. That's okay. The vast majority of people are going to be sort of your regular prospecting. So as you're adding all these Facebook friends, even let's say groups that you're participating in, right? When we were talking about Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, groups you're participating in, we gotta pay special attention to our newer relationships, right? See which of those relationships can be formed with your new friends, right? The first 3 months of them being a friend of yours, really pay attention, like engage, reach out, see which ones can actually turn into something. You could do this however you keep your lists, your leads list. But again, think of every Facebook new friend as essentially a lead, right? A lead is a new possible friendship that might turn into something. You can actually print out your Facebook friends list. Hopefully you know about that handy trick. And when you print it out, the top of the list is your newest friends on. And it even tells you when you became friends with them. So if you were putting this out for February, you'd be focusing on the November, December, January friends and just start plugging through them, 10 a day, and just go out to their page, engage. But from there, after 2 to 3 months of building the relationship, there's going to be some of them where you can move to the next step, which is prospecting. And you can use either this might seem random, but prospecting language, or use the referral approach. So lots of different ways that you can do this. I'm just going to show you just some language that would feel like me. This might be one that I can send for random. Random means we've been talking, but we haven't been talking. I don't know if they have a health issue, right? And I don't know if they've got a money issue. But we've been talking and engaging and, becoming a little bit friendly. So I might just say, hey girl, this might seem a little random, but it'd be silly not to ask. I mean, they've been Facebook friends with me for 2 to 3 months, right? So I'll say something like, you've probably seen me talking on Facebook about some holistic health products that I'm pretty darn passionate about after they help with my IBS, my insomnia, my crippling autoimmune diseases. They've seriously given me my health and my life back. And I know that sounds so dramatic, but it's true. Are you open to learning more? If so, I can send over a super quick video, but if not, no worries at all. That might be a random prospecting message. That's what's called direct, right? You got direct and indirect. Indirect is where you're like, I know this isn't for you, but you might know someone. And direct is where you're saying, hey, are you open to learning more? So let me show you an example of an indirect or referral approach. So this is where, and this you might feel comfortable with people that you really know, where you're flat out saying, hey, I know this isn't for you. You're getting that out right from the get-go. Hey, I know this isn't for you, but I have a huge favor to ask. You've probably seen that I'm in the process of expanding my holistic health business so more and more people can feel amazing. Would you be open to me sharing a tiny bit on this message, a bit about why I started this business in the first place and the larger impact I'm trying to make, so you can see if anyone you know comes to mind? Would you be open to that? That would be a huge help. So here are just some examples. You got to find your language that feels authentic. So there you go, guys. There you go. We talked about Facebook groups, how to really utilize Facebook groups. Your action steps right now is to share a possible prospecting message that you can send 2 to 3 months after being Facebook friends with your new friend. One that's either random, you know, hey, this might seem random, or the referral approach. Hey, I know this isn't for you. But let's quickly talk about next steps. Obviously, we were able to cover a lot in 5 days. Did you miss any of the videos? Definitely no worries. They're going to stay here in the group and on my website, theyogapantsceo.com. And then I'm just going to encourage you, participate in these 5-day skill building challenges. We're going to do them every 3 weeks, a different topic. And then also consider working one-on-one. Obviously, we can only sort of scratch the surface when we're doing just a little bit of training, you know, just for 5 days. But I have a one-on-one mentoring opportunity. It's called Effortless Prospecting, Magnetic Marketing, and Explosive Duplication. Like really become a prospecting queen, where you have such a paradigm shift where prospecting is effortless and you just do it and you do it consistently and you have an endless stream of leads and people interested in the products and the business. Magnetic marketing, how to utilize your Facebook profile, your Facebook posting, Facebook lives, how to do those to increase engagement, to actually be able to convert people to product users and to business builders. Explosive duplication. What are systems to have in place? How do you onboard new customers and business builders for explosive duplication? And then sprinkled throughout is how to retrain your brain, how to retrain your mindset for success. And there's definitely, it's so important. Like 80 to 90% of it is going to be your mindset and your deep underlying beliefs. So how to sort of retrain your brain for success. So we would work together one-on-one for 2 weeks. We would find a set day and time that we're able to talk every single week. Of course, when we're working one-on-one, we do have a bit of flexibility. If there's a week that you're sick or you're on vacation, and you are going to grow and learn and master more in 2 months than most people do in their network marketing business in 2 years. The investment's only $849. You can either save $100 with the paid in full savings of only $749, or you can just do 3 equal monthly installments of only $283. So that is an amazing opportunity. I only take on a couple of clients every single month. That's it, because I want to make sure you're getting my support. Plus, of course, I am also doing this with my team. Right? So I've got a huge team that I'm leading, motivating, and inspiring. But I've had so many requests from people saying, hey, I'm not on your team, but can you help me? And so here you go. Here's your opportunity. Effortless prospecting, magnetic marketing, and explosive duplication. All right, guys, thanks so much for participating in the 5-day challenge. Can't wait to see your example prospecting message, either the random or the referral approach. All right, talk with you guys soon. Bye, y'all.